Hi guys, it's Louise Drake. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be recapping January 2021, and it was a doozy. Just makes me laugh how we all got to December 2020 and we're like, okay, bye 2020, you've been awful, and then 2021 has been exactly the same. So we post business and craft related content every Tuesday, but the first Friday of every month you guys get a bonus video where I basically update you guys on how the last month has been personally and running a small business. But before we get started, I'm gonna go and make a tea. Want some tea? Okay, I think I'm ready. January 2021, it was pretty tough if I'm totally honest. If you follow us on social media, you will have seen my stories. It has felt like a really long month. So here in the UK, we are actually in our third lockdown. During our national lockdown, Sewing Daze has to be online only. Our bricks and mortar shop is closed. We classed as non-essential retail. So many of my customers rely on us for... Okay, bye Soph. Let's try again. So many of our customers rely on us for their mental health and to keep them busy and going. I get that we're not essential like a food shop or a pharmacy, but garden centres can remain open. And I know some garden centres have farm shop and sections where you can buy food, but really, buying things to keep you busy in your garden is no different from buying things to keep you busy when you're crafting. It's really hard to see other businesses that could be classed as non-essential being able to open. So if this lockdown lasts until March, we will have been closed for 8 out of 12 months. When I say closed, obviously I mean a bricks and mortar shop. You can still shop online. So as a business, we are able to keep ticking over. We can still take things to the post office and we can still do click and collect, which is really, really great. I'm glad we have that because otherwise we would have no income whatsoever. So the hardest thing about running a business at the moment is it's so inconsistent. So for example, one Monday you might get 10 orders and then the next Monday you get no orders, and then the Monday after that you get 100 orders. There is no logic to it whatsoever. I've been speaking to quite a few other small business owners and they're saying that this lockdown is the hardest as well. It's just really relentless now. Running a business anyway is tough, but doing it in a pandemic is no joke. But it's so difficult to know how long you need to budget for and how long this is going to run for and how to plan ahead when you don't know how long this lockdown will last. Everything is so all over the place, but I just can't get stressed about it anymore. I've spent the last year trying to figure this out and then change my mind every day. So January and February are always our quietest months of the year, but normally we run workshops. We teach people new skills, sewing or embroidery or crochet. Normally during January and February, they are like our consistent money income that keeps us not necessarily ticking over, because obviously we still have all the other sales, but they do definitely help for an extra little bit of income. Obviously this year we can't do that. Yeah, it's really, really, really strange times. So the last weekend of January we did a sale on the website, so it was 20% off. Just quickly, if you want to stay up to date, you can head to our website. There's a mailing list there that you can join, and also there's our social medias. So sales really help us financially. They gave us a big influx of money all in one go, but also it really helps when we've had a quieter month and to remind people that we're there if they need anything else. So they're also really great for making space in the shop. So if we have lots of new things coming in, we need somewhere to put them. And obviously we can't do it if we still have stock from before that is taking up the space. So by doing a sale, it really, really helps. Now the problem with sales, I always think they're a great idea beforehand, until the day I have to go and pack all of the orders. So if you take 2 weeks of normal takings in one weekend, amazing, it looks so good. And then you have to go in and do 2 weeks worth of work in 3 days. So obviously normally when we do a sale, I have help. But this time it was just me. Now I know we don't have to send everything out instantly. That's part of our service, is that we send it out as soon as possible. I'm really impatient, so I know what it's like waiting for things to arrive on your doorstep. So yes, we do try and get orders out as quickly as we can. So I always spend the few days after the sale just flat out working. It's a great idea financially, but it definitely keeps me busy. So I really want to show you guys what I mean about these sales being inconsistent. This graph I've taken straight from the back end of our website. So this has come straight from Shopify. It shows you our sales in January. Now, obviously the huge spike is from the sale that we did, but you can see how it's just really all over the place. The grey dotted line in the background were our sales in December. So you can see a comparison about how there's no logic. There's no peaks in the same place. The levels are completely different. It's just completely nonsensical. And that really does make running a business really quite tricky. So as a human in January 2021, I have struggled. I have anxiety and I've had depression in the last year or so. I have good days and bad days. Some days I'm like, yes, I'm ready to take on the world. This is going to be amazing. And other days I don't want to get out of my pajamas or go downstairs or make any dinner. I just want to eat snacks and watch TV. And January has definitely been a month where I have had probably almost as many bad days as good days. Normally it goes in peaks and troughs like everything, but January, with the weather being terrible, it was dark, it snowed for a while. Some days my achieving is, guess what guys, I brushed my hair today. And I think I need to give myself those days, because mentally you can't just keep going and going and going. If you follow us on social media, like I said before, you will have seen my struggles. Business at the moment, or trying to run a business, is really tricky, and a lot of people are really struggling. I wouldn't say I'm struggling, but it's definitely not like it would be if I opened. And it's more worrying that if this carries on long term, that we might be in a bit of trouble. But who knows? Yeah, like I said, a lot of businesses are struggling, so keep supporting local. With us, you can shop online or over the phone or any of those things. So I put that out there partly because I just needed to get it off my chest, but also because I know there's so many of you guys who are feeling the same way. And when I jump on social media and I'm like, hi guys, Louise from Sewing Daze here, here's everything in the shop and everything's amazing. Some days I come off and I'm like, see you later guys, have a good day, press the button. I just don't want you guys to be feeling down, and I know a lot of you come to the shop because of me and because of the positivity. I just felt like on this occasion I was struggling, and I know so many of you guys are as well. I got so many messages and comments from everybody saying like, keep going and you're doing an amazing job, and you know what, that really helps. I know not everybody has that community around them, so if you are having a bad day or you're having a good day, then just leave us a comment below and let us know how you're dealing with everything that's going on in your life, whether that's lockdown or work or just adulting. Leave us a comment and I'll get back to as many of you as I can. The other thing I've struggled with in January is I've just completely lost my crafting mojo. I'm not necessarily making as much as I normally would. I did a lot for Christmas, but after that I just kind of hit the wall with it. But one thing that has really helped is Sewing Daze. Every Thursday evening we do a live Zoom chat. You can just come on, sit and craft, have a chat, bring a cup of tea. Actually, good idea. You can bring a cup of tea, or you know what, you're not driving, anything in a glass, and we sit and we chat, and it's a really great social, because a lot of people aren't mixing, obviously, with lockdown and COVID. It's our way of keeping our community together, and it is my favourite part of my week. I get to see my customers who have now become friends, and we rely on each other and we laugh with each other. Having had that, it's kept me crafting. It's a bit of normality. I think if I hadn't had that, I would have just fallen off the crafting bandwagon altogether. So looking forward to February, and if I'm honest, not much is happening. I'm expecting the lockdown to last until the end of March, April time, so I don't imagine in February we'll be able to open the bricks and mortar shop. I am taking full advantage of that. We're having part of the floor replaced, so we have to move all the fixtures, leave the guys to do the floor, and we can have a big rearrange, a big sort out, just give the shop a real fresh look. I'm going to record everything we do, moving the stock around, the guys coming in to do the floor, how we decide where everything goes, and then restocking. So it'll be a behind the scenes day in the life kind of video, and I think that'll be really interesting for you guys to see that running a shop isn't just opening the door and letting people come in. There's all of the other bits behind it that you just really don't think of as a customer. It's gonna be my first vlog, so it'd be really interesting to see if you guys like that kind of video, and if you do, please let us know and we can do more. Also in February, this is really unlike me, but I'm going to be closing for a week. You'll still be able to place orders on the website, we just won't be doing any click and collect or sending thing out for that week, partly because they'll be replacing the floor, so we have to move all the stock, so I probably can't even get to the stock that I need to pack anyway. But if I'm honest, I just need a week for me to switch off, get some things done in the house and spend some time with my my husband. Come March, April time, everything will go back to normal and the shop will be open full time again, and I'll go all the way through till Christmas with very little time off, where it doesn't have huge impact. So for me personally in February, other than having a week off and trying not to think about work, not gonna happen. I just want to keep my head above water, keep this momentum that I've got over the last couple of weeks. So to wrap up January 2021, it's the hardest it's been. I am so proud of myself that I'm still going, the shop's still going, we can still pay our bills, and I haven't given up. Like I said before, all of this is temporary, and before long we'll be back to whatever normal is going to be. But for you guys, I just want you guys to keep going, keep crafting, keep motivated. But if you are having a bad day, just let us know, leave us a comment. Like I said, also leave us a comment if you've enjoyed this kind of catch-up video, and as always, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on Tuesday with another video. Have a good day, guys.